Well, hey, Dean.
Hi, Norm.
You're looking very lovely today.
Thank you. You're looking very dapper yourself.
Great to be back on the tube.
It is.
The rumors of our being abducted by aliens is quite false.
Yes, we are still here.
We are. So, what are we going to talk about today, Dean?
Well, we were thinking of, has the pandemic changed your retirement outlook? We kind of thought that was an interesting question, didn't
That's
we?
a really interesting question. We've got a whole bunch of reasons which we'll go through, but for us, not so much, because we are retired.
Yeah, we are.
And we're doing what we do when we're not traveling.
That's very true.
Staying home.
Yeah, that's not changed a lot, has it?
So international travel has been the big thing for us, and it's what we're missing.
It is very true. We are now, we're just entering into our second lockdown here.
We are.
Haven't we?
And so that's just essential businesses remaining open.
Yes.
All the clothing stores, hardware stores, camera stores.
Yeah, they're all closed, aren't they?
They are. So, yeah, second lockdown. We're trying to get a grip on this this pandemic. But there is a glimmer at the end of the very long pandemic tunnel, isn't there, Teen?
There is. Well, at least the vaccines are now on the way. We have some that have just arrived in Canada and in lots of other places, haven't they? But the thing is, it's going to be a wee while before we get our shot, isn't it?
It is. We've worked out that with our age and how they're prioritizing the vaccine in Canada, is that we're projected to get ours around September of next year.
Yes, we're going to have to wait a bit. So everybody on like the frontline workers and long-term care homes are going to be first.
We don't mind waiting.
No.
We're doing our self-isolation and looking after ourselves. We just hope that all the doctors, nurses, long-term care homes get the priority they deserve.
That's very true.
So,
this year's been a big one, technically, because Norm turned 65.
I know, isn't that creepy? I don't look a day over 65.
So he's actually officially retired now.
I am, even though I've been retired probably 10 years.
Yeah, well, yeah, although to me, I kind of look at it over sort of like the last 5 years from when we've come down here. And really, that's one thing that had we waited till you were 65, we would have lost all the last 5 years of international travel that we've done.
We would have done. And we've been to so many wonderful places like Australia.
Oh, we've been to China and Iceland.
New Zealand, France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Alaska.
Yeah, we've cruised down the Panama Canal.
We've done that twice.
Yeah, actually we've done probably about 12 cruises in the 5 years since we've been here.
We had.
We've got wonderful memories, haven't we?
And that was the point that Tina's really trying to make, is that we did take early retirement.
Yeah.
We didn't know there was a pandemic coming. We didn't know.
The last thing on our minds.
So we were able to enjoy 5 years of traveling. Had we not done that, and I was retiring this year, as you know, at 65, then basically we couldn't travel this year.
No, because we
probably can't travel next year either, because we won't have had our vaccines.
No, and we have a government advisory telling us not to travel anywhere anyway, don't we?
They're saying don't travel unless it's absolutely essential. And because of that, the travel insurance companies have basically cancelled travel insurance for Canadians with anything to do with the COVID virus or related diseases. So traveling is just not an option for us.
No, it doesn't.
At the moment.
So we've kind of taken on a new sort of expression of a sense of now, haven't we?
We have, because we've lived all our life, chasing the jobs, raising families, and it always seemed that we were putting things off till tomorrow.
So what's our worst enemy, Norm?
Oh, procrastination.
Oh, what a big word.
Oh, I know. That's a good Scrabble word, is that?
So we're trying... Oh, yeah, we've just taken up playing Scrabble too, one of many other things.
Stay on track here.
Okay, so absolutely, don't keep putting everything off. Just look at doing it now. And in our case, we looked at retirement as a whole new career, didn't we?
We did. We embraced it as though it was a brand new job for us, an opportunity. And so we worked hard at getting ready for retirement.
We did. We prepared for it in many ways, not just finances and fitness. We actually mentally and physically took on preparing probably for about 18 months to 2 years before we actually sold the house, did it, moved down here and everything, didn't we?
That's right, Tina. I think we felt retirement wasn't the end. It wasn't defeat. It was a new beginning.
In fact, it was life after having the family, and we were going to travel. And when we moved down here, the one thing we were just thinking about is where can we go and what can we spend our money on now?
That's right. And we've had a wonderful 5 years that Tina's been retired.
Yeah,
and
been great.
It really has. So basically, we prepared. Part of it was we obviously sold our house. We had to get that ready. I lost weight because I'd become a little lazy in my late 50s.
Few too many cookies, I know.
Afraid so. So I've gone from 204 pounds to around 165.
Which is great.
And we've held that in for the last 5 years. So
because health is actually a really big issue, isn't it, Norm?
And we felt mobility. If we were to ever lose our mobility, we would just lose our ability to travel, which we didn't want to do.
No.
So we have helped ourselves
to try and keep healthy. Because actually nobody has a crystal ball, do they, Norm, as to what's going to happen?
And nobody has the right to longevity. We hope that everybody lives a great long life, but you just don't know.
No.
And part of that uncertainty for us, and why we took the money early in retirement, like the CPP that we're allowed to take at 60. And in the US, you can take your benefit at 61, I think. So I had cancer 18 years ago. So I've been in remission from cancer for 18 years. But there's always that niggle at the back of your mind that maybe all the treatment I had for it will knock a few years off the end of my life. So we decided that we would live for now.
Take the money.
Yeah, why wait till 70 to get more money when...
You can take it now and enjoy it.
Exactly.
Which is great.
So that's why we're saying don't procrastinate. Just start making changes and start preparing for your retirement.
Because it used to be, didn't it, Norm, that people all used to work till they were 65, and then all of a sudden they felt that they lost their identity and purpose in life when they retired.
Yeah,
and
they got a gold watch, booted out the door, and what are you now? You've lost your identity because you're no longer working.
And particularly with men, I think, found it harder maybe than women to do that. And often we would then hear stories of they'd retire, and then we've heard stories about people passing away because they just couldn't
in a couple of years they get depressed or
get an illness and things. So we didn't want that. So we're really glad what we've done.
And we're encouraging you, embrace retirement. Don't see it as a failure. It's great.
See it as a great new thing. And also one thing that I think the pandemic has now also brought us to is focus on what you can do.
Very much so.
Not what you can't do. Look at taking up new hobbies. I'm doing bird watching. We're playing Scrabble.
We still have our photo and video business.
Yeah,
which,
so Norm's busy doing that.
I'm going through past photo shoots, past travel, and processing those pictures and getting them up on our site and into our portfolio. So we decided that we would buy the trailer. You've seen the videos about that.
Yes, I'm very excited about our trailer.
There's plenty more to come.
We've only got 4 months to go till we'll be there.
But that would put it into context. That cost us basically like 2 good cruises.
Yeah, 2 really good cruises.
It's like 2 Panama Canal cruises for 2 people.
Panama and Australia,
So that's all it took for us. And we've saved all that money this year because we haven't traveled anyway.
But we've also now got the whole of the summer to look forward to. We've got
and we have this great anticipation
of all the different places that we're going to be seeing in Bruce County, and it's just going to be wonderful. We're going to have lots of new things.
Tina is ordering things online for the trailer.
Oh yeah,
training our bank account by the second.
Yeah, we've got new towels, and we're going to get all the bedding, and everything's going to be all great cottage life.
We have indeed. So
it's going to be great.
So basically, we prepared for retirement. We got ourselves debt-free. We believe in dividend income to create additional money by using whatever wealth that you might have. And we took the government money as soon as they would make it available to us. I know a lot of people don't agree with us in that respect, and that's fine. We have our reasons, as I say, from a health point of view.
Yeah, so we've enjoyed it. So I think part of what we've said too is don't worry. Like, don't worry about things because there's way more things available than you actually think, isn't there, Norm?
There's a ton of government money, and we did worry about money and retirement and the whole, will it last our lifetime? And really, those were unfounded because we just didn't realize how much the government money would offset your savings. So the final message we would leave you, I think we would both say this, is concentrate on yourself.
Yeah.
It's
your time now. So
and just go do it.
Go do it. Life is good.
So it's great to see everybody back on YouTube. I hope you're all staying safe, staying well.
Yeah. And we're hoping everybody's going to have a fantastic 2021.
That's right. And just work towards that retirement and make it great.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you on the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.